Hello, if you're watching this video, it is because you have shown some interest in this program, and I just want to give you a much better look at what this program is and what it takes to get to the point where we start coding and having fun. So here we're in the blocks2bytes.com website. You can see we have a brand new look, brand new logo, and I'm going to go ahead and go to student login here. And if you already have a login code or a QR code, you can go ahead and sign in. If you don't, then you can purchase student licenses here at the user login page. Assuming that you don't have an account, you can just create one here, create a new account. Otherwise, I can go ahead and sign in. So I already have an account here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in, and I'm going to be taken to my dashboard, and I'm going to be able to purchase licenses pretty much right away. Now I get to purchase up to 500, and this is because I'm going to be assuming that some of you may be coming from institutions like schools, districts, associations, and so on. So I want to give you enough to be able to have for your entire student body. Now here, I can assign these licenses to a specific group, and this is mainly for the showroom. So when the students publish their projects, they can be grouped together so that they can be recognized as a group for a specific school, district, and so on. But because I'm just an individual, I'm just going to purchase a one personal license. So I'm going to click here to purchase, and I'm going to be redirected to the payment page, which you can fill out on your own. If you do want a discount, you can put in bagel 10, click apply, and it should give you a nice little discount. Once you've made your purchase, it's going to go ahead and tell you that you now have one activated, or however many that you purchased, activated student accounts. So let's go back to our dashboard. I just want to show you this real quick. If you go to students, you're gonna see that you have, or I have three, but you'll have your brand new student license, and you can use the student ID, which is this long code, to create your QR code, and you can scan it, or you can use this short login code. It's an 8-digit login code. I'm gonna go ahead and copy that, and I'm gonna log out, and I'm gonna go ahead and sign in with the student login code. Plug it in right there. Click on the arrow. And because this is my first time, it's going to ask me to put in my first name and last name. So I'm going to put in my name here, and I'm going to create my account. And if you just wait a moment, it should take me to the student dashboard. On the left side, we have our badge, and this is going to tell us what level we're currently in. Right now, we're level 1 because we just created the account and we're level of chick. And this is just a fun way to get everyone engaged and kind of looking forward to, hey, what's going to be the next badge? Is it going to be a fox or a giraffe? It can be any animal. And we want to use animals because animals are fun. Why not? So once we complete each folder, then it will level up and we'll be able to get more activities by basically unlocking each one. So if I click on this first one, I'm going to see a list of all the activities that belong to that folder. So this one is just to understand the code space. So if I click on this first one, this one is just called Welcome to Blocks to Bytes. Right, it's going to tell us what it is and a little description of what's going on and what we're going to learn. And this is very important because as the activities go on, we'll be able to learn all kinds of programming concepts. So I click on Start Activity. I'm going to be able to see my entire space. I'm going to see the name of the activity, when it was last updated, and what level we're currently in. Down here, we're going to see the logs, and these are the instructions. So you want to pay really close attention to what's going on here. So here it's just telling us I'm Mr. Teacher. This is the character and the helper and guide. And if you get stuck, you just click on him to get a hint. And you're gonna see him all over in every single activity, and you'll see that in the next one. So you click on him, you're going to see that it says click on the code space button to see your code. So I click here, I see my code, and it's just a nice little way to get hints. So I'm going to finish the activity. Once I finish, it's going to be put into the completed activities page. So once it loads, I'm going to click on completed, and here are all the folders, but right now I should only have one completed one, which is this one. Okay, so let me go back. And if I go to that first folder once again, I'm gonna go ahead and click on this first folder. You're gonna see that now it has now the second activity. Go ahead and click on that one, and you're gonna see the same format every time. Start activity, and this time you're gonna see we're in a brand new space here, brand new instructions, more to do, right? So now we know that we need to read from the very first instruction, and it's just telling us that we can move around, rotate by clicking and moving. We can even zoom in and out by pinching. And if you click on Mr. Teacher, he actually tells you can even pan around the room by clicking and dragging while holding the shift key. So if I hold the shift key and I move around, you're gonna see that it can also pan around, which is pretty cool. I can finish the activity and then move on to the next one. Now, one thing I do want to mention is that every folder might have a different number of activities, but they're going to range between 6 to 10 activities. So they have plenty to do. All the students have plenty to do and plenty of fun to have. And I'm going to talk about sandboxes in a different video, but I just wanted to focus right now on the activities. Now, next, I'm going to show you what it looks like to level up. Okay, so I went ahead and completed all the activities here except for one, this last one, number 10. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And once it loads, I'm going to get the instructions or, description and then the instructions, of course. And this is actually going to have me do something here. So once I read the instructions, it's going to tell me some things. I notice here there's like a little chicken on above here and floating in the air. But it's going to say, look at the highlight and change the Y value from 3 to 0. If I go to my code space, I'm going to see the highlight right there, which is the whole point of this activity. I'm going to change it to 0. Now, one thing I want to point out is that the entire grading system is run by what we call Bytes AI. And it's just an AI that grades the code. It submits the code when you click on here. So if I click here, submit, it actually runs and it grades it and it checks, hey, is it correct? And if it is, then it go ahead and says, good job, your code is correct. Because it matches with what we told it that what was going to be the right answer or the right code, I should say. And here you can see the chicken is now on the ground, which is exactly what we told it to do. We told it, hey, go on the y-axis, go down to 0. So very fun here. And then we finish the activity. Now, this time when I finish the activity, it's going to tell me that I made it to the next level. Now, the next level is now the mouse badge, level 2. And now when I continue, and this is going to happen every time you level up, you're going to be asked to pick 3 objects. Now, this is going to happen every time you level up because each time you reach a new milestone, you get more objects to play with when you start creating sandboxes in the future. Meaning, once you start creating your own worlds, you get more and more objects. So here I'm going to pick let's pick, why not an ancient alien stone statue, which looks like that. Just a little preview. Select it, add it to my list here. How about a golden throne? That sounds like fun. So that's the little preview. And then let's go to leisure here. And we'll go ahead and put in a soccer ball. So let's see what it looks like. It should be fairly simple. There it is. Select. And now I can confirm. So now when I start creating my own sandboxes, I'll be able to have those 3 objects. Click OK. And once I'm redirected back to my dashboard, I should see now I'm level 2 with the mouse badge. And now my level 2 or my second folder has now been unlocked with now new activities to work on. So anyways, that's the basic rundown of the program. Of course, there's more to it, but I want to just give you an overall idea of what it is. And I'll be making more videos explaining more in detail what you can find when you start working on in this program. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took a lot from it. And if this, gave you an interest in putting it in your school or district or even for your child, then don't be afraid to contact us. Or as you've already seen in the video, you can create your account and start purchasing license. Thanks.